Hi, and welcome to Analytical English. I'm Angela.
And I'm Wesley.
Today is 10-10. We're in 10 out of 10. We're having a really good day. I mean, in the U.S., if we say 10-10, if you see somebody writing like, oh, that was 10-10, 10/10, it means they got 10 out of 10. That means 10分。
Yeah, OK 啊，所以这个英文里面，你如果说这个 10-10 当形容词的话，表示10分，表示好的意思
Right, exactly. So today's a good day. Also, it's October 10th, by the way, and we're on page 35 of the magazine, and the article today is about highly sensitive people.
好，那我们今天这篇文章的标题中文标题是高敏感一族是福还是祸
And yeah, let's just read the article because, again, there's a lot of really interesting stuff in here. Everyone knows at least one person who takes everything personally and often overreacts to situations. However, this person is probably also aware of things around them that others don't notice. If this sounds like someone you know, there's a good chance he or she is a highly sensitive person, or HSP. Well, an HSP sounds like someone who should just lighten up and stop taking everything so seriously. They really can't help it. Being sensitive is actually part of their brain chemistry. Scientists have discovered that around 20% of the world's population responds more strongly to experiences and emotions. A highly sensitive person will often express much stronger emotions than others. They may laugh, cry, or get angry more easily. And they are inclined to feel annoyed or insulted faster than people who aren't highly sensitive. Criticism can ruin an HSP's day, week, or month, while praise can have the opposite effect. Extreme cases also make the person more sensitive to bright lights and loud noises. Though they may be very social, many HSPs need quite a lot of time alone, as being around people all the time can be tiring. Luckily for highly sensitive people, there are a lot of advantages to being an HSP, too. They tend to be hyper-aware of their surroundings and are especially good at understanding how others are thinking and feeling. These traits make them good friends who are excellent listeners and attentive to others' needs. And of course, they tend to notice things around them that others miss, so they are great at giving advice from a different perspective. Being highly sensitive can make things challenging, but it can also be an advantage. What do you think? Do the pros outweigh the cons? Okay, so the article starts by saying, everyone knows at least one person who takes everything personally and often overreacts to situations. This is a classic generalization. Does everyone really know one person who's HSP? You know, every single person on this planet knows one?
Probably not.
Yeah, but maybe like 90%, and that's as good as everybody, you know. But it's a generalization when you make a blanket statement where you say that everything or always or all of it, everybody.
好，所以这个地方呢，它是个 generalization 是一个统称概述它是这种刚刚 Angela 用到一个 blanket statement blanket 就毯子，就是全部一个毯子就全部盖住了，就全部包含进去了这样的一个 statement。当然你可以说我认识一个人，他不认识他从来没有认识过一个高度敏感的人那但是那个是算是例外，我们在这里就讲一般的人的意思所以大概每一个人大概差不多都认识至少一个人那这个人呢，他会 takes everything personally to take something personally 就是你会觉得这个事情是 directed against you然后并且因为这样你就觉得非常 upset 或者 offended 那别人也许不是这个意思，可是你会觉得都是针对你来的。所以我们英文在这里讲说 who takes everything personally， 中文大概可以翻成他会觉得每件事情都是冲着自己而来，而且因为这样子他觉得很不快乐你们怎么都针对我来呢其实不见得然后呢不见得是针对他来的。然后接下来说 often overreacts 就是过度的反应to situations 对各种状况 situation 加了 s 不同的状况呢他都会过度的反应其实不需要那么过度反应的，但他会过度反应。
However, this person is probably also aware of things around them that others don't notice. So they may seem oversensitive. If you take something personal, you're like maybe you move a notebook and they'll be like, why did you move my notebook? What are you doing that for? You know, and you're like, dude, I just moved the notebook.
Yeah. 不过呢，这样的一个人呢，他也可能 probably 也是 be aware of 就是 having knowledge or perception 你知道或者感受到了。这样的一个人，他也可能会感受到 things around them 这个他们周围的一些事情，这些事情是怎么样 that others don't notice。这个 that 就是 things 就他会感受到一些事情是其他的人所没有感受到的，没有注意到的事情所以同样是我这个几个朋友在那边聊天，只有他感觉到不对这个空气之中有杀气这武侠小说那天讲的，那其他人都有吗？有果然马上就一个这个侠客就带了一把剑出现了
yeah. A more real life example though was there's a video of a guy they were video interviewing a baseball player with a baseball game behind him. Suddenly the baseball player mid-sentence, he's talking on the interview, mid-sentence he turns around and catches a baseball out of the air that was flying towards them.
Wow.
It's kind of amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, he's in the middle of an interview. How would he even know? And it was from behind him. He just turns around, catches it, and then keeps talking.
Wow.
Yeah.
所以这 Angela 是讲说这实际的例子就有一个棒球的选手这接受访问，那他们背对着这个球场，那人家正在打球，那访问，突然之间这个棒球选手转过身去就接住了一个往他们飞过来的球然后呢继续访问，那就觉得很奇怪，他背后有长眼睛吗？怎么知道后面有球来？那他显然就是 highly sensitive
Yeah.
那这个最近我也看到报道说有科学家主张说我们人的后面真的有眼睛。
What, really?
Yeah.
I'm interested. I'm going to ask you more after we get off the show.
It's a theory.
It's a theory, but yeah. Okay. Anyways, so if this description of a highly sensitive person, if this sounds like someone you know, there's a good chance he or she is a highly sensitive person, or HSP. I love that there's an acronym for everything now. HSP is an acronym. And the trend in the United States right now, because everyone is texting, and you know that typing things takes so much longer than writing.
Yeah.
And everyone is tired of typing stuff out. So now they just write acronyms for everything. Honestly, when I read like Twitter or Tumblr or anything else, I have to Google terms.
Wow.
I'm like, what is, well, I mean, everyone knows ROF.
LOL.
Yeah, LOL is a common one, but there's so many weird ones now. And you're just like, and also they overlap. I'm like, does it mean A, B, C, or D? Look at context, you know?
Yeah. 所以这 Angela 老师说了，现在在美国呢，这个有一个趋势，就是因为大家都在打 texting， 都是在这个手机上面打字。那手机上打字比较慢不像说我们在电脑有键盘的话可以打字，打得比写的还要快。可是手机上很慢，所以现在越来越多人会用一些这个 acronym 就是把几个字的第一个字母合在一起变成一个新的字。那这个多到什么程度呢？多到 Angela 老师他是母语，英文是母语，可是他也常常读的时候，而且 Angela 老师阅读量也很大，但他常常会读一读会发现这到底什么意思，他也不太确定，他要去 Google 一下。那有的时候呢，这个同样几个字母可能代表很多很多不同的意思，你还要去想想这个作者到底在代表什么那这个是个趋势啦所以在这里呢，这种 highly sensitive people 我们也有一个 HSP 来代表。所以他这一句讲到说，如果说前面讲这个听起来好像是你认识的一个人的话呢 there's a good chance 就是很可能很有可能 there's a good chance he or she 是个 highly sensitive person also known as HSP.
The most effective way to Google acronyms like this is you write HSP and then meaning, MEANING. And then Google will provide it for you. They'll give you a definition almost right away. You almost don't even have to go to a website now.
好，所以你要 Google 像例如说 HSP 你要 Google 它的意思的话，你就打 HSP 然后后面打个 meaning 要空一格打个 meaning 它就会去找出这个意思来了。
So second paragraph, while an HSP sounds like someone who should just lighten up and stop taking everything so seriously, they really can't help it. So when we say to someone, just lighten up, like, why are you, like, when we say that someone is heavy, it means they're being too serious or they're being too sensitive. And actually, you know, you're so sensitive is another way to sort of criticize someone for noticing things around them, especially if you notice, like, adverse things. Like, for instance, as a feminist, I'm often pointing out times when the culture is being negative towards women. And so then people are like, you're just so sensitive to these kinds of issues. Can't you just lighten up? So I hear this a lot. Stop taking things so seriously.
Yeah, 所以 lighten up 就是放轻松一点嘛，就 stop taking things so seriously 哈，就这个 lighten up 就是简单的说就是 to take matters less seriously 啊，所以呢，他说这个虽然说这个 HSP 听起来好像是一个人啊，这个 someone 怎么样呢 ？Who 就是指这个 someone 哈，这个人他应该要 just lighten up 啊，就你就放轻松。然后呢 ，stop taking everything so seriously， 不要什么事情都看得这么严重啊。虽然是这样子，但是呢 ，they really can't help it。但这些 HSP 的人呢，他们实在是身不由己，他们的个性特性就是这样子哈，他们很难真的放轻松。
By the way, to say that you can't help it, that is a very good phrase, and you should try to remember.
Yeah.
Like, I have no control over this. I can't help it.
Yeah. 所以 I can't help it 哈，就是我没有办法啊，我无法控制啊，好，所以这个是蛮常用的。好，这个谈情说爱说 I can't help loving you， 那是一条歌的名字。
Nobody says that.
Nobody says that anymore.
Song. I've never heard anyone say that. Although maybe I don't get loved like that, but anyways, when you say we really can't help it, don't forget the it.
OK 好，所以呢，其实我刚刚举那个例子，那首歌是很久以前的歌了哈，所以现在的英文可能不太讲。
You've revealed your generation.
That was before my time, actually.
Okay, we'll let you say that.
OK, yeah. 那不过就是各位要记得，就他英文里面现在常常就讲 I can't help it， 好，就用一个 it 来代表 whatever situation you're talking about.
So being sensitive is actually just part of their brain chemistry. That's just how they are. That's how they're wired. That's what Americans like to say. I'm just wired like that.
所以 I'm just wired like that. 这 wired 就是那个接线啊，这个编码接线，主要是指接线。就是我一开始的时候，我的电路就是设计成这个样子，接线就接成这个样子，所以我就是这个样子的意思啊。Wired。好，那这个地方讲到说，他说这个 being sensitive。敏感啊，这件事情呢 is actually part of their brain chemistry， 他们大脑的化学反应啊，就是他们就是会这样，所以他们就 they're wired this way， 他们脑袋的这个接线就是这样，所以他们就是会这么的敏感。
You know, though, when people say, I'm just wired like that, the good response is, why not get a hardware upgrade?
所以有人说我就是这样子 I'm just wired like that， 就是说那你为什么不硬体升级一下呢？
Like, you can learn, dude. But some things you can't. Like some people who are sensitive, they really can't change that. So, yeah. Scientists have discovered that around 20% of the world's population, that's 1/5 of the world's population, that's 1 in 5 people, they respond more strongly than other people to experiences and emotions. I got the Long Island G in there. I said strongly. That's a Long Island accent, which I don't know why I just said it like that. Strongly. You don't say the g, okay?
所以这个长岛的 accent 会那个 strong 那个会多一个 g 的声音跑出来啊。好，那不过我们现在看看这个句，他说这个科学家呢，他们已经 discovered that they have discovered that 他们发现说大概有 20% 的of the world's population， 所以世界人口里面大概有 20% 的人呢是 responds more strongly to experiences and emotions， 他们会对于一些经验不同的经验还有不同的情感，他们会他们的反应 response 他们也就是说 they responds to 这些东西呢 more strongly， 他们会they will have stronger responses， 他们的反应会比较强烈一点。
So a highly sensitive person not only will feel emotions more strongly, they will often express much stronger emotions than others as well.
那一个 highly sensitive person 他也会常常是表达 much stronger emotions， 他们也会更强烈的表达他们的情绪than others， 比其他人来讲他们也会更强烈的表达他们的情绪。
They may laugh, cry, or get angry more easily, and they are inclined to or more likely to feel annoyed or insulted faster than people who aren't highly sensitive.
他们可能会 laugh 会笑 cry 会哭或者是 get angry 会生气 more easily， 他们可能更容易的会笑，更容易的会哭更容易的会这个生气然后呢 they are inclined to be inclined to 就是 they tend to they are disposed to 他们比较容易会 feel 感觉到 annoyed， 他们比较容易感觉到这个心情不好annoyed 就是 irritated slightly angry annoyed， 或者是 insulted， 他们也会觉得受到侮辱你讲这个话其实本来不是没什么意思，可是他们听了就觉得你好像在侮辱我 好，所以他们比较容易也比较快的 faster 啊，比其他的人呢啊更快的会感受到 annoyed 或者是 insulted。好，比哪些人呢？比 people who aren't highly sensitive， 比那些不是高度敏感的人呢，他们会更容易生气啊。所以这些敏感的人，他们这个喜怒会更容易产生，而且表达的会更加的这个明显。好，我就印象中我有几个学生，可能我现在看到这个，我再想想，他们大概就是高度敏感的。好，有的时候上课的时候，他们突然之间会笑得很开心啊，就是笑得很大声啊，这个别人都很文静的笑，他们就哈哈就这样笑出来。啊，那这个反应特别的快哈，所以也许他们就是 highly sensitive people.
Could be.
Yeah.
Another aspect of this is that criticism can ruin an HSP's day, week, or month.
Wow.
I like this use because you can say something ruined my day. It made me feel bad all day. That's the idiom.
Yeah.
But to say that it ruined their day, their week, or month is like, wow, it really, really, really affected them.
好，所以呢，英文里面常常会说 something ruined my day， 哈，就是让我这一天都不快乐。但这个地方它的写法呢，会让你觉得哇，你看它是 ruined 啊 criticism。你如果批评他的话呢，这些高度敏感人，他们可能就 ruin their day， 他们一整天可能就觉得心情就不好了，甚至于马上接下来 week， 搞不好一整个礼拜心情都不好，甚至于是怎么样 month， 整个月他们都会因为别人的一句批评，他们就觉得很低沉、很消沉啊。但同时呢praise 你如果赞美的话呢 can have the opposite effect 啊 to have the opposite effect 这个大家也可以学起来，就是会有相反的效果。所以呢，你如果批评他们，他们可能会一整天、一整个礼拜、一整个月都不快乐。可是呢，你如果夸奖他们，他们会快乐一天、快乐一个礼拜，甚至于快乐一个月。
Extreme cases also make the person more sensitive to bright lights and loud noises.
啊，那 extreme 是极端的啊，有一些极端的一些状况呢，啊 cases 就是情况或者状况呢，也会让这个高度敏感的人 ，the person 就是指高度敏感的这个人呢，会更加的 sensitive， 对，更敏感，对什么更敏感呢？对于 bright lights 明亮的光线，还有 loud noises 吵杂的声音，他们也会特别的敏感。所以有一些这个 HSP 的人呢，他对于声音，对于明亮的光线，也会产生很强烈的反应。
Though they may be very social, they may love hanging out with people and have a lot of friends, many HSPs need quite a lot of time alone. Quite a lot is more than just a lot, and it's definitely more than a little. They need a super large amount of time on their own, as being around people all the time can be tiring, and probably because they're sensitive to the impact of all those people in their life.
啊，那虽然说呢，他们可能是很 social 啊，就 social 就是啊 enjoy the company of others 啊，喜欢或者是善于社交，他们喜欢跟人在一起，有可能的哈。但是呢，很多 HSP 的人呢，他们 need quite a lot of time alone 哈 ，quite a lot 就是很多的意思 ，more than a lot， 他们需要很多的时间独处 alone 啊，因为呢 as 在这里是 because 的意思，因为 being around people 这件事情。就在身边有人这件事情 all the time 身边如果一直有人的话对他们来讲 can be tiring 他们可能会觉得很累啊身边一直有人他一直没有办法放松
So we've just talked about a whole bunch of negative things about being an HSP, but luckily for highly sensitive people, there are also a lot of advantages to being an HSP too.
好，那 luckily 哈幸好对于这些高度敏感的人来讲呢身为一个 HSP 也有很多的好处哈，所以这个有什么有很多的好处英文是说啊 there are a lot of advantages too 啊，那后面加个这个动词的 ing 因为这个 to 是介系词，所以在这里 being an HSP 也有很多的好处的。
They tend to be hyper aware of their surroundings. To be aware of your surroundings is to know what's going on around you. To be hyper aware is to know every detail of what's going on around you. Also, they're especially good at understanding how others are thinking or feeling because they're literally aware of every detail of their friends or the people around them's like behavior and facial gestures and things.
好 hyper 就是 excessively 的意思，尤其他当自首的时候，所以他们常常 they tend to 他们往往会 be hyper aware 就是这个超级的这个敏锐了解到或者感受到他们的 surroundings 他们的环境，然后呢They are especially good at 他们特别擅长于 understanding 了解 how others are thinking and feeling 啊，其他人是怎么想的啊，他们是 感觉怎么样？事实上，这个严格说来，你可以说的 what others are thinking and how others are feeling， 但那样写起来太啰嗦了。好，那而且英文里面其实我们也可以说 how they are thinking， 就他们是怎么想的，他们的感受是怎么样的，就是 how they are feeling and how they are thinking。I
want to say more about that. Normally you say, what are you thinking? Because what are you thinking is about the content. Please tell me what, like the story of what you're just thinking about. But how you're thinking is like, it's more meta. It's about the process of thinking. It's about in what direction are you thinking, or what are the ways in which you're thinking? How are you processing this information? And so you can't say, how are you thinking? Like when I'm like, I couldn't just go, hey, Wesley, how are you thinking? He would be like, I don't know, you're asking about my process? What?
Yeah. 所以一般英文是讲 what are you thinking？ 那指的是你的 content， 你想的内容，就是你在想什么。那英文可以讲 how are you thinking， 但是那个意思是说你想的这个过程，你的 process 是怎么样啊？你的思考方式是怎么样？那这个通常很难回答，因为这东西很抽象，因为大部分的人你要分析他怎么思考，他不太能分析。但是这个严格说来，英文是有可能可以问 how are you thinking， 只是很少用。
And this goes for feeling as well. If I say, how are you feeling? I just want to know in general, it's good, it's bad, what's the sort of the general state of it. But if I say, what are you feeling? I want a more specific story of what exactly is going on with you right now. So what are you feeling is more about the content, and how are you feeling is about the quality of your experience.
So how are you feeling? 那这个是感觉强调是你的那个感受怎么样 quality 怎么样哈？如果问说 what are you feeling， 就是问说你感受到的是什么东西
Are you angry? Are you sad? The precise bit of it.
非常的精确的说你是感受到什么东西，所以有一点点不一样哈。那大家我想最重要是记得，通常我们是讲 what are you thinking 跟 how are you feeling. Yeah, it's more common, right?
Right, because we want to talk, we want to know the content of your thoughts and the generality of your feelings.
Yeah, 因为我们要知道你想的内容，还有你这个一般的感受的这个状况是怎么样。Yeah.
So going back to our third sentence here, these traits, the fact that they're hyper aware of their surroundings and also very good at understanding other people's thoughts and feelings, this makes them good friends. That is, if they are other directed, not self-centered.
Yeah.
But it makes them good listeners, and it makes them attentive to others' needs.
Yeah.Attentive 就是会注意到或者是关心别人的这个 others needs 好，所以他们会注意到会关心别人的需求，所以前面讲这 these traits 这些特性呢，让他们会使他们成为很好的朋友。这些朋友 who are 他们怎么样呢？他们是 excellent listeners， 他们很善于倾听，然后他们会 attentive to others needs， 他们会注意到其他人的需求。
And of course, they tend to notice things around them that others miss. So they are great at giving advice from a different perspective. They'll be like, well, did you notice that guy always says this thing to you just before he does that thing? And you'll be like, oh, wow, he really does mean to do that thing.
Yeah. 好，所以当然呢，他们也常常他们会 notice things around them， 他们会注意到身边的一些事情，这些事情是 that others miss， 其他人错过没有注意到的事情，他们会注意到。所以呢，They are great at， 他们很适合、很棒的、很会的，就是 giving advice， 给你一些建议啊 ，from a different perspective， 从一个不同的角度给你一个建议，就是你没有想到的一个角度，因为他们这些人很敏感，他们看到了那个角度，他们就可以从那里给你建议。
Being highly sensitive can make things challenging. I mean, because you're dealing with just much more information than other people, but it can also be an advantage.Yeah,
你如果高度敏感的话，你可以让事情变得比较 challenging 啊，比较具有挑战性，比较 demanding 啊，比较会测试你的能力。但是呢，也会是一个好处。
Because you're getting more information.
Yeah, 因为你可以得到比较多的资讯。
So what do you think? Do the pros outweigh the cons? This is a very typical expression when we're making a critical judgment of something. Is the pro, the things that are good, better than the cons, the things that are bad?
Yeah.好，所以你觉得怎么样呢 ？Outweigh 就是be greater or more significant than 好，所以 pros 就是 advantages， cons 是 disadvantages。所以你觉得身为高度敏感的人的优点有没有赢过他的缺点呢？
We have some questions for you here. Number one is, according to the article, what is true about highly sensitive people?
根据本文啊，下列哪一项这个关于高敏感一族的叙述是真的呢？
The answer is A. They tend to overreact to situations. They tend to laugh a little bit harder, cry a little bit more.
Yeah, 答案是 A 啊，他们往往对于情况会反应过度。
And number 2, why are highly sensitive people different?
为什么高敏感人士会跟我们一般人不同呢？
Their brain chemistry is not the same as other people. The answer is D.
答案是 D 哈，他们的大脑反应跟其他化学反应跟其他人不一样。
And number 3, what is not likely to negatively affect a highly sensitive person? So what's not going to be adverse for them?
好，所以什么东西比较不可能对一个高敏感人士产生负面的影响呢？
And it's C, a silent room is not going to make things bad for them. In fact, it might be good.
好，当然是 C 好，一间极静的房间对他们不会有负面的影响，事实上还对他们可能还比较好。
Or maybe they're like, it's too silent. And number 4, why are highly sensitive people good at giving advice?
为什么高敏感人士善于给予其他人建议呢？
The answer is A, they often notice things that other people miss.
答案是 A， 他们往往会注意到其他人会忽略掉的事情。
So, I wonder how many people in your life are highly sensitive people. When we were doing this article, were you thinking about somebody in particular?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, now you know more about them. Anyways, that's all we have for you today on this, but join us again tomorrow. Until then, bye-bye.